Secretary of State for Work and Pensions DWP, has clarified the scope of proposed new powers to check bank accounts for fraud and error, in particular, those belonging to more than 12 million people claiming their state pension. At the end of last month, it emerged that new amendments to the Data Protection and Digital Information Bill would give the Department for Work and Pensions (DWP) new powers to access the bank account of any person in receipt of a benefit payment provided by the UK government, past or present, in its ongoing efforts to tackle fraud. This would include the accounts of 12.6 million state pensioners. The DWP boss told Parliament on Monday there has been a great deal of scaremongering about the scope of the new powers and clarified that they will only be used where there is a clear signal of fraud or error, and in the absence of that, it will not. Mr. Stride's comments came after Conservative MP Nigel Mills, also a member of the Cross-Party Work and Pensions Committee, asked, on the new powers to search through bank accounts to look for fraudulent transactions, can he confirm that the government will seek to use them only where fraud is suspected and will not, as some people have suggested, search every state pensioner's bank account to look for something that almost certainly will not be there? The Secretary of State responded, there has been a great deal of scaremongering about what exactly these powers are about. I can make it categorically clear from the dispatch box that these powers are there to make sure that, in instances where there is a clear signal of fraud or error, my department is able to take action. In the absence of that, it will not. In 2022-23, fraud and error in the benefits system fell by 10%, and the DWP is investing a further £900 million next year to prevent £2.4 billion of fraud and error by 2024-25. The majority of fraud and error is found in the universal credit system. More than 20 million people across Great Britain are claiming state pension or benefits from the DWP to help with the additional costs of day-to-day living. But the UK government has been clear that it will crack down on those exploiting the benefits system, as they are stealing from those who most need help. During the next financial year, 2024-25, the DWP has announced that it will measure a sample of claims from 6 specific benefits as part of its fraud and error exercise for 2024. DWP Fraud and Error Review. Financial year ending 2024, the DWP will be measuring the following benefits for fraud and error: Universal Credit Housing Benefit, Pension Age Cases, Pension Credit, State Pension, Personal Independence Payment, PIP, Disability Living Allowance, DLA, in a recent update on Gov. UK, the DWP also announced that the state pension measurement will include claims administered through the Get Your State Pension online service in the financial year ending 2024. This will also see the measurement of Disability Living Allowance, DLA, for the first time since the financial year ending 2005, which concludes its response to a consultation that ran in summer 2018. The DWP intends to publish the Fraud and Error Report for the financial year ending 2024 in May of the same year. Definitions of fraud, claimant error and official error. The DWP defines the 3 types of fraud and error. Fraud claims where all 3 of the following conditions apply: the conditions for receipt of benefit, or the rate of benefit in payment, are not being met. The claimant can reasonably be expected to be aware of the effect on their entitlement. Benefit payment stops or reduces as a result of the review. Common examples of benefit fraud: faking an illness or injury to get unemployment or disability benefits, failing to report income from a business or employment to make income seem lower than it actually is, living with someone who contributes to the household income without declaring that income to the authorities, falsifying accounts to make it seem like a person person has less money than they say they do. Claimant error: the claimant has provided inaccurate or incomplete information, or failed to report a change in their circumstances, but there is no evidence of fraudulent intent on the claimant's part. Get the latest record money news. Join the conversation on our Money Saving Scotland Facebook group for energy and money saving tips, the latest benefits news, consumer help and advice on coping with the cost of living crisis. Sign up to our Record Money newsletter and get the top stories sent to your inbox daily from Monday to Friday, including a special cost of living edition on a Thursday. Sign up here. You can also follow us on X, formerly Twitter, at @recordmoney_ for regular updates throughout the day. Official error: the benefit has been paid incorrectly due to a failure to act, a delay or a mistaken assessment by the DWP, a local authority, or Revenue and Customs, HMRC, to which no one outside of that department has materially contributed, regardless of whether the business unit has processed the information. Join the Daily Records WhatsApp community here and get the latest news sent straight to your messages.